Nice and quiet, huh?
Except for you.
I know. It's hard to believe that, Bree's in bed early and Jamie isn't here.
So why don't you shut up and let's take advantage of the time? I'll get the door in the phone.
Okay.
Hold, please.
Bad time?
This is so late.
Wow, the milkshake sounds good.
You would think with Spencer Truman's murder that our parents would have more important things to focus on than you and me.
Apparently not. I mean, their sole purpose in life is to keep us apart.
This is so wrong. Sneaking around like this, it's gotta stop.
Well, hey, if you want to stop seeing each other, you should just say so.
Paige?
Hey.
What's going on, honey? You sounded upset on the phone.
Well, wouldn't you be upset if you got a phone call from a dead man?
Why are we here? That's the million-dollar question. It's just one of those things you're supposed to ask in situations of this nature. Yep. I'm dead, but I'm still inside your heads. Troubling, isn't it? You see, when I decide to do something, I take it all the way. And just because one of you good citizens decided to do me in, it doesn't mean that I'm not going to have the last laugh.
All right, what the hell is this freak doing?
Like, stop the tape. Tell us what's going on.
Well, if I told you, you'd be patient.
Do it now.
It's all so awful. I mean, how could any of those people possibly be capable of murder?
Well, it doesn't make them a bad person. Oh, that came out wrong. I mean, I'm not saying that killing someone is a good thing.
No, I know what you meant. I mean, if Dr. Truman ever threatened Tommy, I would have strangled him with my bare hands. I mean, he has, he's pushed everybody right up to the edge in this town. I just can't imagine, who could have finally stopped him.
What is that face?
Okay, well, don't tell anybody this. But I kind of wish that I would be the one to figure out who done it,
What are you talking about?
I guess you didn't get the call.
Now, what call, though? From who?
From Spencer. I am not crazy, Bo. It was obviously a recording inviting me to some kind of meeting upstairs in his hotel suite.
His suite? What's going on? I'm gonna check.
No, I don't want you to.
Why?
John can handle whatever's going on.
What, John is up there now?
Uh-huh, and Michael, and Dorian, and Blair, and Todd, Marty Saybrook.
How do you know?
Well, I guess I was one of the first people to get the call because I got here and I went to the suite and it was open, but there was nobody there. So I came down here and I sat in the lobby and I watched them all go up.
Okay, so are you going up there now?
No, I'm not. Whatever is going on up there, Spencer's dead. I want no part of it.
All right, when was the tape made?
During Dr. Truman's trial, I taped the sessions myself at his request. It was done in one of the visiting rooms of the Landview Police Department. And it was done with the full permission of the court.
Yeah, what was the point?
Well, if you hadn't made me stop the tape, you'd know already.
Any of you want to watch this?
I, for one, am dying of curiosity.
Why?
It's just gonna be more lies.
Manning, Blair?
Let's see what he has to say.
Todd's right. Just get it over with.
Play it. Oh, nothing like a good laugh, is there? All right, where was I now? Oh, yes. I was about to do some boasting. Let's see. Well, I mean, if a man can't boast when he's dead, right? Now, what I'm about to say to you all, I'm sure some of you are very well aware of. I am an extremely wealthy man. I've had a successful practice. I've consulted throughout the world. I've made some very, very wise investments, etc., etc., etc. And since my only son is dead, deceased, and I never got to know him, by the way, thanks to my ex-wife, Paige, and damn you for that, I've decided to bequeath some items from my estate to those of you who are assembled here.
So we are here for the reading of his will.
Yep, looks that way.
Now, you may be aware that some people are noticeably absent. My brother David, for instance, whose butt I've bailed out of trouble more times than I care to count, and the Buchanans, to whom I leave my eternal contempt and hatred. And as for the rest of you, I've made sure that you're all going to get exactly what you deserve.
I gotta go in on a stakeout.
Now?
Yes. Now. I love you.
Love you too.
All right. Duty calls.
Mm-hmm.
You're not supposed to be here.
Too much trouble to see you. No, how could you even think that? What I meant is that I'm just tired of sneaking around like this.
Yeah, so am I. You know, but it's not just our parents who want to keep us apart, it's the whole school. And somebody is bound to see us out someplace and write us out. I mean, between the teachers, brown-nosing the principal, and all the kids on the football team
and the
blaming
Brittany
me.
squad. It's like,
This is insane. You know, I wouldn't blame you if you want to give up.
why do you?
No?
Well, the way you keep bringing it up, that's
Stop,
what it
I don't want
sounds
to give
like.
up.
Good.
Hey, where are you going?
I think I know someone that can help us.
I mean, where to begin? Let's see. Well, why not start with the dazzlingly brilliant Dr. Marty Saybrook? You know, Doc, just because I was able to fool you into thinking that I was crazy doesn't mean you're bad at your job. It just means that, well, I'm better at mine. You got an Achilles heel, Marty. Your hatred of Todd Manning. You were blinded by it. And I guess in a way, that kept my fate out of the hands of 12 ordinary people. I mean, who are they to pass judgment upon me anyway? So thanks for your gullibility, your genuine concern for my well-being, even though you and I both know that subconsciously the only reason you helped me was to hurt Todd Manning. Bravo. Therefore, my gift to you, Dr. Saybrook, is a copy of your diploma tastefully framed to celebrate your impartial dedication to the truth. Moving right along to the lovely assistant DA, Evangeline Williamson. Another one who let Todd Manning cloud her usually excellent judgment. Poor woman. So fixated on the fact that he was innocent of murdering Margaret Cochran that she was blinded to all the other heinous crimes that he had committed. So to you, I leave this statue as a tribute to your selective morality where Todd Manning is concerned. Dorian Lord, you know, from the first moment I laid eyes on you, I knew that you were nothing more than a selfish, vindictive shrew. That's right. My brother David was the only person on the planet who was actually willing to put up with you. Loser attracts loser, I suppose, but even David deserves better than you, so I took him away from you. And I did so enjoy the sight of you being left at the altar, rejected and utterly alone, which is how I suspect you will spend the rest of your miserable life. Therefore, I leave you this mirror so you can always stare at the only person who actually loves you.
So who do you think can help us?
Well, I don't want to tell you until I talk to them, but keep your fingers crossed, okay? Bye.
Yeah, it's me. What's up, man? Want an autograph?
No. Yes. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm a little nervous. I'm a huge fan of yours. I've been following your whole career. Although my sport is football.
Well, my career's history. Yours is just starting.
Actually, mine's pretty much over too.
Oh, that's a bummer. What happened? Injury?
Not exactly. I'm the reason why you were called to do that assembly. I'm Cole Thornhart, the loser that was taking the steroids.
Any idea who called in the tip?
Came in from a nearby payphone.
A male or female?
Male. Guy told dispatch there was some suspicious person hanging around this building. Didn't seem to know it was yours.
I rent the building to someone who does body work.
Looks like the arsonist is targeting you again.
Yeah, if it is the arsonist. I mean, it could be anybody. I don't even know why he's setting these fires. I mean, is he stealing, trying to cover his tracks, or is he's got some kind of grudge against my family?
Maybe he's just some crazy pyro. The fire at your other building could be underleaded. You don't really think that, do you?
No, it would be one hell of a coincidence.
So then, that's it. We wait.
We wait.
We made a pact to stay away from each other.
Mm-hmm. And we both know why.
What are you doing here?
Well, I didn't know that Antonio was gonna skedaddle as soon as I came in.
Okay, well, he did, and now we're stuck alone together again. So what was so important that you had to come down here and ask me it in person?
So you're gonna just sit down here and wait?
Yes, I am.
I don't think I could do that. I think I'd have to know what's going on up there.
Excuse me, but all of us have had to suffer through Spencer's last performance. Why not you?
What is going on up there, Dorian?
Spencer created a last will and testament on videotape. He left us all gifts, or should I say curses.
What did he give you?
I threw it away. However, don't you want to know what he left you, after all? He kept you mesmerized for so many years. Oh, yes, I would get up there if I were you. I wouldn't want to miss this.
Which brings us to Todd Manning, an annoying little cockroach of a man who just didn't have the sense to accept his fate. I'll never know what you saw in him, Blair. Old habits die hard, I suppose. Pun intended.
At least I'm still here, Truman.
You were never any competition for me, Todd. Just a thorn in my rear, to be honest with you. Yes, I suppose my revenge is knowing that you're going to spend the rest of your life looking for the son that I took away from you. I know where he is, Todd.
I knew it, Blair. I knew that bastard was lying when he said my son was dead.
Yes, Todd, that's right. I did lie about that also. I'm guilty. You'll never find him. But I did leave you something to remind you of your loss. The blanket I wrapped your son in after he was born. And I take great joy in knowing that that is the closest you will ever get to him. What I'm about to tell you all now, my lawyer doesn't even know, so please don't harass him. But I have made arrangements through a third party to have something very special, a surprise delivered today to Todd Manning Jr., little TJ. His new mommy and daddy are going to be so very surprised.
Well, I just hope this whole thing is over soon, for everyone's sake.
Yeah, I hope it doesn't ruin any more lives either.
All right. I'll see you soon, sweet pea. Oh, this kid is delicious. I gotta eat him. Oh, okay, I'll see you, okay? Bye, baby. Bye. Mwah.
Thanks for always taking care of him. Okay?
Oh, no problem. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, another fine child, Star Manning. Hi, how you doing?
I'm doing okay.
Good.
It was nice seeing you.
Yeah, you too. Call me if you need me.
You know I will.
Roxy told me to bring this up. She said that somebody left it for you at the front desk.
Oh.
One Life to Live will continue in a moment here on ABC.
Oh, you're the wide receiver.
Yeah. Now I bet you want my autograph.
Well, actually, I think it's pretty gutsy of you to own up to it. I mean, you didn't have to tell me who you were.
Yeah, I don't know why I did that. I mean, I guess it's because I'm still down on myself, or, you know.
Why, do you think you deserve to have everybody else down on you about it?
You sound like my mom. She's a shrink. You know, she always wants me to talk about the deeper meaning of things. And I tried telling her I just wanted to win, you know? And
why?
What?
Every athlete wants to win. Otherwise, what's the point? Was it peer pressure, glory, wanting to score with the
No.
cheerleader?
It wasn't even like that. I mean, it wasn't even about me. It was about the team.
No, that's bull. It wasn't about the team. It was only about you. And if you tell yourself otherwise, you're lying to yourself.
Oh, hey there, little guy. How are you doing?
Hey, this is weird, isn't it? I wonder what it is. I mean, it's not my birthday or anything.
Well, maybe it's for Michael.
Oh, maybe. You know what? Why don't we wait? We'll wait for him until he comes home, okay? Yeah, you want to wait for Daddy?
No. Tommy gets cuter and cuter every time I see him.
Did you come to visit him?
No, actually, I need to ask you something.
Oh, okay. Come on, sit down.
Marcy, you're the coolest teacher at our school by far.
Me? Really?
Well, because you know what's going on with all the kids. With me, anyway, and that's why I want your advice.
Is this about Cole? Well, then the best advice that I can give you is to stay away from him.
But that's horrible advice.
Did you come here for my advice, or did you just think that I was going to tell you what you wanted to hear?
What would you do if people told you to stay away from Michael?
I would have defied them. That's what I would have.
See, why are me and Cole any different?
You're not any different.
Do you think that he's a bad person?
No, I like him, Star. But how can I possibly give you advice to hang around with him when your mother and his mom, they're against it, okay? They have even gotten the school chancellor involved at this point.
You don't agree with that, though, do you?
Star, it doesn't matter whether I agree with it or not because it's not up to me. Okay, everything will blow over. Just give it time.
Yeah, like in a year or two.
Look, if you break the rules and you get caught, you're just gonna make it worse.
What about you? If you see us together, are you gonna tell on us?
No, but I can't vouch for other people.
Like who?
Brittany offered to spy on you and Cole the other day for me and report back.
Of course she did.
Yeah, but look, I told her to mind her business, okay? But there are other teachers, and they might feel differently than I do.
Okay, you know what? I don't care. Because no one is gonna stop me from seeing Cole.
Okay, well, in that case, the best advice I can give you is to lie low and watch your back. But if anyone asks, I never told you that, okay?
It's not all about you. I'm here for Bree. It's my scheduled visit, you remember?
Well, she's asleep.
She was crying when I came in.
And now she's back down again.
Well, maybe we'll do it some other time.
I think that's a good idea.
Just tell her I didn't forget, all right? We'll do it tomorrow where it's something,
Nash, no. You should take her. It's obvious that you're really anxious to see her, and I don't expect her to sleep for long, and anyway, you can stay up half the night with her.
And that way you can have a nice quiet evening with, Antonio.
I'll go get her things.
never go anywhere without caffeine.
I'm a coffee guy.
Well, this is better for your stomach. Delicious. Ow! Try it. Try it.
Oh, it's not bad.
It's masala chai. It's black tea flavored with spices like nutmeg and cinnamon, cloves. It's my father's recipe, actually. He used to have a cup waiting for me every day when I got home from school, which is...
Really?
Yeah. Okay, the Brits aren't the only ones who stop for tea time in the afternoon.
Good memories?
Maybe you should go up to Truman's suite.
I told you I'm not interested.
Be brave. After all, Spencer's dead now. He can't hurt you. And don't tell me you're not the least bit curious.
Well, look, if I can't crash the party because I don't have an invite, I'd love to have your take on it.
Well, okay then. I'm gonna go, but I'm only going for you.
Okay, and I'm gonna wait right here. What's the matter, Dorian? You seem a little upset.
Really? A dead man invites me to his suite to humiliate me and insult me? Why would I find that upsetting?
You know, I can't believe I'm about to suggest this, but how'd you like to have a drink while we're waiting for Paige and everybody else to come back down?
That's very sweet. But I want to freshen up. Will you excuse me?
Sure.
Lindsay, it's Dorian. I don't care what you're doing. Get into something slinky and meet me in the palace lobby.
Sorry I'm late.
Stop this thing, will you? Is this the blanket my son was wrapped in the day he was born?
I don't know. Looks like it. It might be.
Son of a bitch.
Please, Mr. Manning, may we proceed?
Hey, Johnny, I got a 911 from the hospital. I gotta take off.
You're lucky. Go. I'll let you know what happened.
Thanks.
Yeah.
May we continue, Mr. Manning?
Todd, let's just get this over with.
Thank you very much. We can now proceed.
And now, we come to my beloved Blair. I really did love you, honey. I would have done anything for you. In fact, I did, or I tried to, regardless of the fact that you turned out to be the lying, manipulative whore that Todd said you were all along.
Hey, we don't have to listen to this.
No, it's fine. He can't hurt me. He's dead.
You used my love as a weapon against me to destroy any chance of my dream of being happy. So I've returned the favor, and I've done the same to you. I've made sure that you and Todd can never be happy together. Not because he doesn't love you. He loves you. It's because he can't forgive you for making love to me. Day in, day out, month after month, over and over and over. You see, I know you loved me, Blair. No matter what lies you told yourself. So, as a symbol of what we could have had, I once again give you your engagement ring as a constant reminder and symbol of your shame.
Oh, he had that. The hospital.
It was found at the scene of Spencer's murder. It was returned to me with the rest of his personal belongings.
Well, I don't want it.
I don't want it. Damn it.
Who am I forgetting? Oh, yes. Almost forgot because I suppose she's so eminently forgettable, my ex-wife, Paige. I guess I really don't have anything to say to you, dear. Even though you weren't technically responsible for Thomas McBain's death, you were soused that night, yet you chose to operate on the poor old guy anyway. You're a pathetic excuse for a doctor and a terrible human being. So in order to celebrate your many failures, I leave you this bottle of cheap champagne. Remember, don't drink and slice.
I'm glad you're dead.
And last, but certainly not least, we come to the brothers McBain.
There's more to life than just football, man. It's just a game.
So you never tempted to use steroids?
Of course I was. I'm not a saint. I want to win as much as anyone else. I pitched a couple one-hitters in my time. You think I wasn't tempted to keep it going? Pitch a no-hitter, one for the history books?
Why didn't you?
I was scared. Steroids build muscle, but it's only temporary. And when it starts breaking down, man, it is ugly. I want to live a long life. I want to be able to throw a ball to my kid without my shoulder disintegrating.
Okay, so let me get this straight. You threw away a multi-million-dollar contract, just like that.
Yeah. A lot of people think I'm an idiot.
Not me, surprisingly. It's actually pretty gutsy.
Yeah? Well, you got guts, too. You took responsibility.
Yeah, and I'm still paying for it.
Do you think you shouldn't be?
No, I deserve it. I just wish the punishment was different.
I'll let you go. Tell you what. If you ever feel like talking more about it, give me a call, okay?
Thanks. Maybe I will.
He's all yours.
Oh, you told him? Why did you do that? Do you want us to get caught?
She's, fast asleep.
Maybe we should do this another night, you know. Antonio will let me have a night off.
For Bree, definitely.
Okay, then.
Hey, you all right?
Yeah, I just got dizzy for a second.
Dizzy? Jessica, are you pregnant again?
I'm glad you brought this. I'm gonna have to give the recipe to Jessica, unless it's, you know, an old family secret.
It's not. I'd be happy to give it to you. You still haven't told your wife, have you? About the arson at your office building.
She's got a lot on her mind.
She's gonna find out eventually.
Well, I'll let her know when I know what's going on. Until then, I don't want her worrying about me. I'm gonna call her, let her know we're gonna be a while. Damn it. No signal.
Go walk around and find a spot. Everything's quiet here.
Right, if anything happens.
I will radio, don't worry. Careful.
Yeah. Wait for backup.
Yes, sir.
I can't stand it anymore. You know what? Michael really won't mind if I open it without him, because, you know, he knows how impatient I am, right?
Why are you hiding?
You call this slinky?
What?
Lindsay, you look like you're going out for a jog.
And what was it I was supposed to get slinky for?
Your big chance.
What are you talking about?
To ingratiate yourself with Bo. Yes, by convincing him to make a statement clearing Rex's name.
And this is urgent because...
Because it's the only way I can really get Adriana to forgive me. And it's the only way that you can endear yourself to Bo. That way the two of you get together and you can help me get Vicky away from Clint so Clint and I can get together.
Oh, right. And I'm sure that we'll get all this done tonight.
This is serious, Lindsay. Spencer said that I'd be spending the rest of my life alone. I want to prove that psycho wrong. Good, that's better. Jack it off, zipper lower. Girl, come on, work your magic. I'm telling you. And we're both going to get exactly what we want. Pow, pow, pow. Go.
I'm dead. But I do trust that Lieutenant John McBain is going to do everything in his power to track down my killer. And Michael, please do everything you can to help your big brother to see that justice is served. I do enjoy so the sense of irony. John's sense of duty, forcing him to track down and find the killer of the man who killed his father. Yeah, I admit it. John. I shot him. I killed him. Consciously and deliberately. I had to. I was going to put a bullet in my little brother, and I couldn't let that happen. Of course, you would have done exactly the same thing if you'd been in that situation. Then, after my drunken lush of an ex-wife had sewed him up, I did take some liberties. I've sort of loosed his stitches a little bit. Kind of watched him bleed to death. Sorry, John. I took your father away, I know. The man who gave you your sense of values and morals. Hey, I bet there's even part of you that would like to see my killer get away with it, right? But you can't do that because your father would have insisted that justice be served. So, what I leave to you, Johnny boy, is a challenge. Find my killer and make the bastard pay.
I didn't tell Tate anything.
Well, then how did he know?
I don't know. He must have seen the way I looked at you and figured it out. But how would he know we're not supposed to see each other?
I don't know. I guess you're right.
It's okay. He's cool. I like the guy.
Okay, well then, if you like him, then I like him too. He just...
So, did you find somebody to help us out?
Nope. It was a big waste of my time. Looks like we're on our own.
Hey, you.
Hey, Lindsay. What are you doing here?
Oh, I was just on my way home and I thought I would stop by for a drink. Do you mind if I join you?
No, not at all, please.
No, I'm not pregnant again. I'd know if I was. It just feels different.
Different how?
I can't really describe it. It just... something just feels off.
Hey, what's going on? Jessica. Is it still Jessica?
Damn it, there's no time to get out of town.
Police, freeze!
Oh, wow, it's beautiful. Who on earth could have sent it, though? Let's see. Oh, here's the car.
Marcy, no! Are we through here?
Not quite.
to the rest of my estate. Being of sound body and sound mind, although some might dispute that, right, Dr. Saybrook, I hereby leave all of my property, all of my assets, all of my real estate, all of my holdings in perpetuity to the one truly good person that I know in this sick, evil world. Someone pure of heart and pure of spirit. I want you all to look into the face of pure, unadulterated goodness. Case number 1463. The patient's name is Miles, and he's been hospitalized his entire life. Would you mind looking at the camera, please, Miles? It's all right. Look at the camera. Could you look at me, please? Look at me. Good. Now back to the camera. Thank you.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next One Life to Live. On the next One Life to Live.
Problems with McBain?
I want to know why you're so upset.
I love Tess, but I don't want her back. I'd miss you.
Who is this Miles cat?
It's me.